courts have again struck down the new state law, SB 10, requiring 10 commandments to be displayed in public school classrooms. It's going to likely head to the Supreme Court. What do you expect to happen?
Well, look, this is also happening at a time where Louisiana has a similar case that is being debated as well, and it's gone and gotten a rejected ruling too. So this is headed for the Supreme Court. It seems like that's where everyone is going with this. It seems like the arguments within Texas are going that way too. Even though there's already been rulings against the Ten Commandments law, even Ken Paxton, the Attorney General, of course, has also targeted some school districts here in Texas. So that seems to be where it's headed. And
actually, that's exactly where Republican leaders want it to go, as a Supreme Court, I presume. Here, how do you think the political battle is going to play out?
I mean, this is the same thing that is really a larger fight over separation of church and state, I think, right? And so there are so many legal minds who say who make legitimate arguments, I think, for both sides. And it's going to be really interesting to see how the court plays it out. And I obviously think, as with all things, politics is going to have a very big role. And we do have a majority conservative court. So it's going to be interesting to see how they rule on this.
Bud?
Jason, I think it was very interesting in the opening to the show. You showed two different scenes of the Ten Commandments, and there are two different versions of the Ten Commandments. One was from Exodus. And so this is what it's about. Texas wrote a law. The courts have upheld the historical value of the Ten Commandments, but not prescribing something so narrow as only the King James Version that isn't even followed by a majority of Christians. And so that's what has gotten Texas in hot water over this.